Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So here's Jose Abreu as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. So stepping in is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now pitch on the way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
Fletcher leads off second with nobody out. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. He stays alive, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. And he's set down, one away.
That is perfect.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No balls and a strike to count. One out and a runner on third. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Lifetime versus this arm comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Swings right over the top of that one, 2-1.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Angels turned away in the first. We've played an inning in Anaheim with no score. Second inning set to go. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A ball and a strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And now Adam Eaton.
Adam.
Now here's the first offering. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-0 on the way.
At the ball. 3-0.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up Luis Robert. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Eaton stands at first with 1 out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
The 1-1.
Aye.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Trout gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Good Guys. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready with the 0-1.
0-2.
Line drive to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. Grounded to the right. Great stop by Abreu. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's White Sox 2 and the Angels nothing. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Leury Garcia. And now the first pitch. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. From the stretch.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Garcia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1-0 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. Ready now for L.A., Jose Rojas, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. A high fastball is in there. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And stepping in, Jose Iglesias. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
A runner on first with 2 away. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
High and deep down the left field line. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
first pitch of the AB on its way. Popped him up. Suzuki is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. One out, bases empty, and the next to bat, the speedy Adam Eaton. First pitch on the way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Now here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're up 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Anthony Rendon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jimenez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared.
Digging in next, Jared Walsh flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Justin Upton now, fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Walsh leads off first with one away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Dexter Fowler. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the run is Jimenez. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First offering. Windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Moncada, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Leori Garcia.
So next to bat will be Leury Garcia. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. One and 2, here it comes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Nick Madrigal would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A man left for the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
And leading up for the Angels, the catcher, Dirk.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
High in the air down the right field line. Here's another 0-2. Back up the middle. He's right there. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
the bat, the designated hitter,
Next to hit is Jose Rojas. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jose Rojas has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Full count still. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Up next, Jose Iglesias. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Rojas over at second. Fletcher at first, 1 gone. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, 2 gone. Now into the box is Mike Trout, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. To short. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
First offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fastball well outside. The count now at 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Here now the 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into center field. Crowd on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Jose Quintana is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 62, Jose Quintana.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Eloy Jimenez popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
And now the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, the first baseman,
Now at the plate, Jared Walsh singled in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One and one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fowler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next to the Angels, the designated hitter.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Matt Foster trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Matt Foster.
Jose Rojas will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bounce down the third baseline. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off and he still loses him.
Striding in is David Fletcher, the potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the White Sox 2 and the Angels 1. In now is Adam Eaton.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 12, Adam.
Quintana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Quintana has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he fouls this one off. And the pitch.
2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And another foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Luis Robert will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the stretch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. One and one, here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's down.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Yohan Moncada, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Now a move over to first.
No, he's in there.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Eaton is off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. White Sox lead 1. They lead it 2-1. Cody Hoyer is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 65, Cody Hoyer.
So now here is Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last AB.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
The center field, number 27, Mike Trout.
To the plate now, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 ball,
Down and away,
2
it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner at first with no outs here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's out.
2-1.
2-1.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard hit towards center. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fouled off. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg. In the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more on opening day after this. Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Quintana's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Next up, Jose Abreu. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
'50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
One out, one on in a 1-run game. Ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yeah, third strikeout of the game for him, and this one he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Adam Eaton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. Madrigal is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And not in time as the second run scores.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
The batter will be Luis Robert as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. White Sox on top, 5-2. Aaron Bummer is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Dexter Fowler.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Jose Rojas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fowler, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Next, here is David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on the way, and he puts it on the ground to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Yoan Moncada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AB now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and two now. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Leori.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Leori Garcia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Fowler on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a little tapper. A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains 5-2. Liam Hendricks enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
Stepping in once again is Jose Iglesias. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the AB now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jimenez is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the next to bat will be Mike Trout, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Boy, Dero, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
In now, Jared Walsh, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Three and 1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
And now here is Justin Upton. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Wow, how quickly things change. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Upstairs.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1 ball, no strikes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Things going from bad to worse in a hurry now. It's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. The 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Angels down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-2 the final today. Chicago crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Cody Hoyer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Liam Hendricks earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.